Our brains are little tricksters. If you were to take in all of the content, you'd be so overwhelmed. So your brain is smart and it knows how to just focus on the things that are important to you. My name is Deb Blum, and this is the Whole Soul Way. It's my signature program that I've been teaching for the past 4 years. And I decided to offer the foundation lessons, exercises, and tools for free on YouTube and all of the major podcast channels. Because I truly believe that the world needs more of us, healed, whole, authentic, and awake. And you know what? I don't want to be a barrier to anyone getting the help that they need. And in fact, I really want to be part of the change. Each lesson builds on the last. So if this is your first time here, make sure that you start at the beginning. This is your invitation. Show up, do the work, and join the movement of souls who are committed to creating a better world, one inner transformation at a time. Let's dive in. An evidence journal is a simple thing that you can do in the back of your journal. You take a page in the back of your journal and you write at the top, evidence of my growth. And then you start tracking everything that has happened in your life that proves to you that you're growing and changing. And they can be tiny little things. Now, my suggestion is that you also share any types of wins you have. You can claim any type of win at all. Wins, excitements, ahas, anything. Things that you have gone, whoa, I didn't know that. That's awesome. I just figured this thing out. Whatever it is, share it in your journal. Now, I want to share another thing with you about evidence journals. Evidence journals also can be around belief shifts. So there's something called belief stacking, which basically it's like this. If I have a belief that no one else can help me, and that I have to do everything alone, I want to change that belief. So let's just say my belief is that I can rely on other people. Okay, that's my new belief. So what we would do is, again, in the back of your journal on maybe a separate page, you would write on the top, my new belief. That belief might be, I can rely on other people, or I can trust other people, or other people do help me, or something like that, whatever that is. And then what you want to do is capture every single time in your experience where there's something that supports that belief. Let me tell you the reason why. You have something called the Reticular Activating System in your brain, and that part of your brain is always looking for things to support whatever your beliefs are and whatever your thoughts are. So if we're walking around believing that nobody's there for us, we're all by ourselves, we will find all of the ways that that's true. Our brain will seek evidence to support that belief. So if our beliefs are faulty and not supportive of what we're looking for, we literally can go through our whole entire life basically finding all the evidence to support beliefs that we don't even like. And it's almost like a strange brain trick that if you start looking for the things to support your new belief system, you will find those too. So can you imagine? It's almost like your brain tunes out things that don't support that belief. So possibly people are all around you doing kind, loving things, and you're just never really seeing them because you've decided that it has to look a certain way. So you have this limited idea. I remember one time my therapist said to me that I have too limited of an idea of what love looks like, and that Mike would have to love me in these certain specific ways or else I couldn't feel loved. And I had to expand my vision of what love looks like, the ways Mike shows love, that they might be different than what I expect love to look like. And that if I could increase my capacity for what love looks like, I might be able to find that there's love happening around me more than I thought. So it's an example of that. Our brains are little tricksters. If you were to take in all of the content, you'd be so overwhelmed. So your brain is smart and it knows how to just focus on the things that are important to you. So whatever beliefs you have, it believes those things are important to you. So then it finds evidence to support them, even if your beliefs are hurting you. So an evidence journal is a mechanism for you to be able to train your brain to start to look for the other things out there that are supporting the beliefs you want to be having. So we have to write down the new belief, and then we have to find this stack of evidence to support that new belief. Some people say you have to have 50 to 100 of them before you really will start to believe that it's true. So I invite you to do that, even if it takes time. I don't know if you've ever had this happen to you before, but then you get a new car and you get a Jeep or something like that. And then you're driving around after you have your Jeep and you're like, everybody has a Jeep. It's like you never really noticed before. And all of a sudden, Jeeps are something important to you. So now you see them all. It's the same thing with capturing your growth. It's so easy to have a story like things aren't changing as quickly as I want, or I'm not seeing the changes. And so then that's what we start to see is all the ways that we're not growing. Oh my God, I let myself down again. Oh, I did that thing. I didn't do that thing. Oh, instead of orienting toward all of your wins, all the things that you've done that have actually been in support of your new goals and who you're trying to become, which is mainly just becoming you, right? The you that's underneath all the layers of all of our coping mechanisms and masks and defense mechanisms. But if you are looking for the ways that you are showing up in the way you want to be showing up more, you will find them. And then you'll feel better about yourself. And then you'll do them more because that's how it works. So you can either get a specific piece of paper or a place on your computer where you start logging these things, or it can be at the back of your journal. I always say the back of your journal because the front of your journal, you're going to be daily journaling. I always say your lists should be in the back of your journal. So you might have a list of parts of yourself that you're trying to learn more about, whatever it is for you. Okay. And those things are going to be lists. And that's a great place to put new beliefs and your growth and all of your evidence. So please make sure that you seek evidence to support your wins, and you seek evidence to support the beliefs you want to be having, not the beliefs that are no longer serving you. Now, if we weren't doing all of this inner work too, it might be hard to shift some of your belief systems. But because we're doing the inner work and we're going in and excavating why that belief system ever got formed at the core level, it will help you to be able to do two things at one time. You're going to be doing from the inside out and from the outside in at the same time. So you're going to be looking at the outside and seeing how it's showing up in the outside world and getting evidence, while you're also healing the underlying reason why you hold the belief system that has been hurting you.